How's it going, man?
Hey, what's up, bro? How's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. Do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yeah, that's fine.
What you working on? What can I help you with?
I have a question. I wanted to know if I should be dating right now currently while living on my parents. I moved back because I'm getting into starting my own business again, and I wanted to save some income so that I'm actually able to essentially survive until it starts popping off. What are your thoughts on that? Because currently I'm averaging about 2 to 3 dates a week using Bumble and Hinge.
Where you live
And I
right now?
What's up?
Where do you live right now?
My parents' house.
Well, I mean, the city and state.
Oh, Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what were you doing before you moved back?
I was doing real estate full time,
Hmm.
but I stopped doing the day activities to essentially keep growing the pipeline. And pretty much, it kind of dried up for me. Decided to pursue another avenue of career. And I realized that being a W-2 employee wasn't necessarily something I wanted to do personally. So I dove back into real estate, but it does take a little bit of time to build up from scratch. So
Hmm.
that's when I made that decision. Like, if I'm going to do this again full time, I should be calculated with my resources to actually make sure that I actually see it through and not quit like the other time around, if that makes sense.
So what's going to happen the next time you face adversity? You gonna go back to your parents' house? How old are you?
I'm 29 going on 30 like in 5 months.
So you about to be 30. So you face adversity. You didn't have any savings.
I did. I
How,
still do.
how
So
much is the savings?
right now I got like 50 G's.
That's pretty low, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
So you gotta.
I had 100K plus when I was out of my parents' house. I moved out 25 and then yeah, I just came back.
So so okay, you moved out 25 and you're back again in 4 years.
Yeah.
So you're creating this ever looping safety net that you can always go run back to, and that's what's gonna hinder you the most,
Yeah.
right? You gotta remove that safety net and force yourself to figure it out so you don't keep making dumb decisions. When there's no mama to go back to, when there's no parents' house to go back to, you're not gonna make dumb decisions because you know if you fuck up, you're gonna put yourself in a position where you don't even have a home.
Right, right.
So you're taking risk, which is good, which is a good part of entrepreneurship, but you're gonna have to stick something through and not run back to your parents every time, you know, things get super, super tough. So what exactly happened that made things dry up?
I stopped doing the day-to-day work like making calls, following up with people. Real estate is like something you get paid for what you did in it prior, three
Mm-hmm.
months prior in particular. So when you stop hustling every single day, it compounds. So it either compounds in your favor or in your negative. So I think
So
personally,
so
as go ahead.
why did you stop doing this?
I think I made too much of a safety net for myself, and I had freedom. One, I had a little bit of money in my account, and I was just kind of enjoying myself,
You see why?
hanging out with a lot of girls. I had
Right,
the freedom to do what I wanted. So I
right.
essentially I fucked up. At owning that shit 100%, and that's kind of why I'm in this situation now. Yeah.
So this is people will call me crazy, but I'm an immigrant. I came to America when I was 9 years old with my mother. Right, my dad died when I was 1 years old. I moved out of my mom's crib when I was like 17. Never went back. So people call me crazy for saying, "Hey, get out your parents' crib and figure it out." But there's something in you when your back is against the wall and you have to figure it out that forces you to figure it out. So you didn't move out of your parents' house till you were 25.
Yeah.
Then, when you finally got some kind of security, you did exactly what somebody who was sheltered would do. You started making dumb decisions, would let you back to your parents' house again. So
Yeah.
at some point, there needs to be no safety net so you can go all in your for your goals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what's gonna happen when you make some more money again? Are you,
Yeah,
did
well,
you
that's how I learned that lesson now, because I think it was my first time touching some real money. So I wasn't calculated with it, and you didn't manage it correctly and didn't do the right things with it. So
yeah.
yeah, owning it 100%. But I still do get a lot of women that want to kind of pursue something romantically with me. But I just, as a man personally at this age, I don't feel like I really have anything to offer to them besides a good time and, obviously my characteristics. But from a security standpoint, like, I'm not a man in my head, even though I could get the date, even though I could get the girl out, show her a good time. That's really all I have to offer her, because I don't feel like personally for myself I have my shit together, which I don't.
So how long will it take you to get back making income?
Well, I sell real estate, so I probably have to sell like a house or two. Everything out here is like at least a $30,000 check minimum.
So when is that gonna take? How long is that gonna take?
A couple months, I would say.
So why are you moving back to your parents' house?
To save, because rent out here is heavy. It's like Miami, same concept.
So the security blanket. If
Yeah,
you,
like
if
I got.
you,
You said
if
if
you,
50K is nothing, right? It's low, so I'm like, shit.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, you could, or you can force. Are you okay? So my question is, are you gonna move out in a couple of months? Or are you gonna move? When are you planning on moving out?
after sell a house or two, whenever something
That's
happens.
2 months. So why can't you just? I get. You know what's gonna end up happening? That
Yeah.
2 months is gonna take a year. You know why?
I'm grinding harder than ever right now, 6-7 days a week type shit.
Okay.
Now my back is against the wall because my situation at home is not comfortable, bro. Like, I'm in the living room, like I don't even got a fucking room. It's not comfortable at all. 100%. I don't like it. It took me forever to make this decision, but I'm like, I know if I put myself in this uncomfortable situation, it's gonna force me to push myself day in and day out, because I don't really have a choice at this point, if that makes sense.
Got you. So what you want to do is give yourself 2 months to be out of your parents' house. 2 months. I mean, the women you're gonna date now, they're gonna have to just understand that you're in a transitionary period. You're not gonna be going on no fucking fancy dates and nothing, but this doesn't mean you can't get no ass. Like, you got, what is that, a Tesla?
Yeah, I got the Model S.
Right.
Yeah.
Why didn't you sell your damn car?
What's up?
Why didn't you sell your car?
It's underwater on the loan because I bought it when it was like 100K, and now the Tesla market's fucked. So if I had to get rid of it, I have to pay 17 grand.
Why don't you do Uber while you're doing real estate?
What's up?
Why aren't you doing Uber?
I think I have too much pride.
Pride?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I could just put in those hours into making more calls and get a better return on my investment. Do you think I should pick up a side hustle or just go all in on what I'm doing already?
I'm more worried about the safety net that you've created for yourself. That I think is gonna keep hurting you, because you keep going back to this every time things get tough, and you got pride still. Yeah. So, I mean, how many calls can you make in a day?
I think I call like anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. That's usually my goal.
Then why can't you do Uber 4 to 6 hours and then do that 4 to 6 hours?
Pride, probably, yeah.
So okay, like, what's all in? You just told me it's only 4 to 6 hours, so you can go 4 to 6 hours and still do Uber.
Yeah, I could get something on the side for sure.
Right? Why not? Yeah, I think damn $100,000. Listen. Let's talk. How much is your car payment on that car?
$911.
$900 a month?
$911, yeah. I got a 5% interest rate. I got it for like 75 grand. I threw down 17 G's.
So you just being an idiot.
That was at the moment when I made a lot. I had a huge tax bill, so I'm like, all right, cool. Let me buy something to help reduce that, and that was a while ago, bro. So yeah, I'm stuck with it now. Unfortunately.
Yeah. So if I'm gonna have a $900 car payment, you best fucking believe I'm gonna be Ubering that motherfucker to at least cancel out that payment.
Yeah.
You're talking about pride. How the hell you got pride when you're on your mama's couch and you have no money? At least be making money off that fucking car. Which pride you got?
Yeah.
And be calling people. I will be making calls. So at least I can keep because that 911, at least, what if you kept that? Or you didn't lose that 911? It will make it easier for you to have a breathing room.
Yeah.
So you're not fucked.
I track my bookkeeping. It's about $3,000 a month living here.
Your what?
$3,000 a month. That's how much I spend living here.
Living where?
My parents, because I do my own expenses, P&L.
How the hell are you spending $3,000 a month with your parents?
Car payment, insurance. It takes a lot of fees to be an agent. You got to buy services and things like that. So yeah, it's more or less $3 a month.
Man, so you spending $3 a month
Yeah.
and to live on your mama's couch, man, I will be fucking
Yeah.
Ubering. You better get rid of that damn pride. I'll be Ubering. I will be. What time do you make calls a day?
Right when I wake up.
So what? So guess what I'll be doing?
You would work real estate during the day and then Uber at night.
I'll be doing both. I'll be in that motherfucking Uber calling motherfuckers. It doesn't the Bluetooth connect?
Yeah.
Why can't you do both?
Yeah.
I'll be driving Uber.
Oh, full transparency. I know why. It's because that freedom time, that's what I use to date.
Okay,
That's
fuck
what it
that.
is.
You're gonna have to keep dating to the weekend, buddy.
Yeah.
You got your priorities fucked up. You
Yeah.
keep dating to the weekend. You got to put in some hours.
Okay.
You got to put in some hours. You're gonna do Uber and you're gonna make some calls. And the girls you're gonna see, you're gonna leave them for the weekend. Saturday and Sunday is the only time you get to date.
So still date even if you're in the situation.
Saturday and Sunday, and it ain't gonna be
Yeah.
no expensive dates. It's girls. They're gonna have to be okay with
Yeah.
you coming to their crib, or they're gonna be getting fucked in the car in a Tesla.
Yeah.
You put yourself in this hole.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Appreciate
All right.
it. Bye.
Peace.